Hey, this is Montel Williams, and you're watching Bring the Pain Sports. Whew.
Guys, I can't believe it. It's mid-November. We're talking Heisman. This season, more so in years past, it seems to be wide open. I'm going to make you guys put you on the hot seat, make you make some picks right now. Riley, top 4. If you're voting right now, who makes the cut?
But the guy I like the most is DeShaun Watson. I like DeShaun Watson because, number one, he's the best player on the number 1 team in the country. Number 2, he's the most dynamic quarterback in the country. He can do it in his arms and his legs. He got 500 yards rushing. And when you talk about the Heisman, it's the most valuable player. And the way I evaluate most valuable is you remove him from the football field, and what does your team look like? And I think if you remove DeShaun Watson, they're a completely different team, and that's what separates him from Leonard Fournette, Derrick Henry, and Corey Coleman.
So, process and ride and just, trying to soak it all in. We're the only 3, student athletes that's, invited up here, and there's thousands of athletes that love to be in this position. So, we're just enjoying the moment.
So what are you studying at Clemson?
Communications.
You guys traded any secrets?
Not yet, at least, but we have more time to spend, today and tomorrow, and we'll probably, see what happens.
Have you seen with Derrick that you guys might, potential seeing each other down the road in the championship game?
We haven't talked about it. Of course, we want to, see each other in the championship game, but he plays offense, I play offense, so we just both try to salute each other and try to motivate each other to do our best, and that's what competitors do.
How about this Derrick as a player?
He's a great player overall. He's a beast. And, everyone sees it, and that's why he's one of the best players. If he come out this year, he's gonna be probably the top 10 pick, and he's in the Heisman race. So he is a great player. And try to do it again. I'm just trying to enjoy this whole journey while I can. I only have 4 years at it, and 1 year's already passed. This year's pretty much up, and I have 2 more. So you only can live this this lifestyle once, and so I'm trying to soak it all in and just achieve as much as I can.
You already mentioned the fans once. What was it like to have all those fans out there waiting for you when you arrived?
It's great. I think we have the best fan base in the country, and they travel well, and they're all over. So wherever Clemson Tiger is, they're going to support regardless.
You expect that?
Oh yeah. Well, I wasn't expecting that much, but it was a lot. So I love the Clemson family and everything they bring to the table.
You mentioned you had surgery. Obviously, there are health risks in what you're doing. Do you think college athletes should be compensated more than they are by the NCAA because of the risks that you're having to your future career?
I guess. It just depends on that player and how they feel. I came back faster and stronger than what I was expecting, and that's just because, I did it the right way, and I didn't want to, go through the whole process again, and just really controlling what I can control, and that's, working at it every day and not trying to overdo it. And
sure, but in doing that, it also takes time away from your studies, which is what you're getting your scholarship for to begin with, I would imagine.
You just have to balance it out. Like, for instance, I'm taking 18 hours this semester. So, I'm taking 18 hours and I'm still having success on the field. It just depends on that person and what they, can accomplish. I think the minimal is 12 hours a semester. And, I'm doing 18. So, I passed all my classes and you're sitting at 13-0, number 1 team in the country. So it's possible.
Is it tough to completely enjoy the awards season when you know what's ahead of you? You still guys have everything in front of you still. Is that a tough thing to manage?
For me, it's not, just because I live in the moment, and I try not to look too far ahead and try to not make things too bigger than what it is, and I just try to enjoy the process. Like right now, I'm enjoying the talking. I've never been interviewed by the West Coast. Y'all from the West Coast, right? Yeah, see.
Some of us.
Some of us, yeah. I see the Pac-12, so I have a lot of friends that play over there, and it's a cool moment and a cool process. So I'm just enjoying it.
Get a chance to, Derrick is not really the most talkative guy. It seems like with us sometimes. Did you get a chance to talk to him? Does he open up? Did he ever open up with you?
Yeah, he opened up with me. We've been talking, and whenever we have the time and chance, he's been talking about different things other than football and just really just life and how I was raised, how he was raised, and stuff like that. So, he opened up, I guess, the players better than the media.
What was he talking about? What were some of his favorite things he talked about?
He was just asking how Clemson was, and Blake Sims, because we went to the same high school, and just different things like that, and people that I know that go to Bama, and people that he knew that go to Clemson.
You have a suit picked out. Can you give us any hints?
I have a couple laid out. I'm not sure what I'm gonna wear yet. It just depends how I feel tomorrow night, and then really what my mom. She'll probably say it's on me, but of course it's my night. But I don't know. I have about 3 of them, picked out. So we just have to wait and see.
Does Mom get final say though?
She might. She might. She probably will though.
We're stationed from Alabama, and anytime in the words, you mentioned the SEC, it always gets a reaction. When I say SEC, what do you think of?
It's a great conference. I had the opportunity to go, any school in that conference to play there. But every conference nowadays is good. And it's really, like I said before, the best team wins on that day. And the ACC is bringing some talent out and have great teams. Pac-12, the Big 12, Big 10. So. Like in the playoffs, each conference have a team except the Pac-12, but everyone's good nowadays.
At what point did you think in the season that you might have a chance to go to New York or even win the Heisman? Did it occur to you at some point after a certain game?
I thought I could, before the season. I'm just very confident, and if I just control what I can control and take it one game at a time, I'll eventually be here. And now I'm sitting here, but. And just really in the midway of the season, I started playing better, and the team just got more confident. And Cam told me, just keep winning, let everything else take care of itself, and he did.
Do you think the dab is over? Is it played out?
Nah, dab probably never be played out. It's a way of fashion. So especially in the South, it probably won't be played out.
Do you want to score in the semifinal?
Probably not, because just a lot of refs told me not to do it. Just because I guess it's taunting for them, but we'll just see.
You didn't get penalized though. Right?
Nah, I was close though.
You have a speech written for tomorrow, days?
Speech? Not really. I have a lot of people that I can thank on my phone, and it's read out. I just probably not happen to win it. Thank all the people. And it'd be pretty much thanking people that helped me get to this process and things like that. So.
How's it feel to be Clemson's first Heisman finalist? Were you aware of that fact before you were?
I was. Tim, our guy, told me whenever my name was, before it got, leaked out. So it's pretty special. It's pretty good, and it's an honor to have that accomplishment.
DeShaun, you may or may not be aware that the original Heisman sits under lock and key in some undisclosed location, and that you will get a new one. But any sadness or any regrets that you won't be able to touch the original one?
Not at all. Just because eventually I'll be able to touch it if I win it.
Okay.
And so if I happen to walk on that stage, I'm gonna have the biggest smile and just really thank everyone and just enjoy it.
Remember, it weighs about 70 pounds, so.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard it was pretty heavy. So
Good luck.
thank you.
All right, Sean, thank you.
Appreciate
Thanks,
y'all.
Sean.